Hello, do you suffer from pain, anxiety, maybe have trouble sleeping? Well, CBD might be for you. Okay, well, just because CBD might be for you doesn't mean it necessarily is for you. Well, of course, you're probably thinking, if you want to try CBD, how much do you take? Well, don't worry, we're going to be talking about that in today's episode of CBD Me. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is a channel, All Things Hemp, where we discuss hemp, health, and CBD. My name is Joshua, and today we're going to be discussing CBD dosing. How much do you take? Well, guess what? That's all up to you. That's right, your CBD dosing is literally contingent on your body chemistry. Of course, your weight, your overall health, your body chemistry, and your lifestyle practices will all affect how much CBD you need on a daily basis. Well, of course, with all things, CBD is definitely a marathon and not a sprint. CBD actually builds up in the body over time, much like a vitamin would. So let's take an analogous example of iron. If you're iron deficient and you take iron for the first time an iron supplement, it might have an extreme effect on your body and you might feel absolutely fantastic. For many people that have endocannabinoid systems that are either imbalanced or are lacking the cannabinoid stimulation, CBD might be tremendously useful at first. And of course, over time, it's going to prove to be useful. But for people that are more balanced, it's going to take a while for it to stay in your system and to actually be efficacious. So let's give it about a week or so. So taking CBD from the smallest of doses to the largest of doses gradually, that's what we call the step-up effect. Well, of course, the step-up effect is going to be not only applicable for droppers. So let's say for edibles, you're going to take exactly one serving for every 6 hours and then kind of see how you're feeling. And from there, take more if you need more therapeutic relief. And if you're feeling like you finally reached that level, then you can either just leave the dosage the same or maybe try taking a little more. But of course, if you feel like you're getting tired or feeling like you're getting a little bit lethargic, then of course, take less. Now, of course, this is all applicable for beverages. So for CBD beverages, some are 15 milligrams, some are 25 milligrams. What's nice about CBD is it's pretty the same across the board. So if you're taking about, let's say, 25 milligrams in one edible chewy, if you will, or gummy, if you enjoy a beverage that's going to be 25 milligrams, then it should essentially be just as efficacious as the 25 milligram chewy. Now, of course, the gummy or the edibles are going to take longer to actually kick in and for you to feel the effects than a chewy, but nevertheless, it's going to still give you just about that same therapeutic relief. Now, of course, there are different brands, and it's important to note that across different brands, there are going to be different results. So, for instance, some tincture droppers, they actually use MCT oil. Other ones use even coconut oil or milk thistle. Your body will actually react differently to these different compounds, the makeup of what's actually included in the CBD dropper. So for instance, if you are going to be taking a CBD dropper that has milk thistle and you find that the product is actually really efficacious and it really is very potent for you, then you can take actually less of it compared to one that might have, let's say, MCT oil or even olive oil. Now, it's also important to note that these differences might also be in beverages, chewies, so in gummies. But of course, if you have your ballpark range, once you've been taking CBD and it's in your system, you know how your body reacts to it more, then you won't have to worry as much about taking too much because your numbers are going to be about the same across the board. But you might find that different products may be more effective, bring you stronger relief than others. So of course, great products that I recommend we will be discussing on this channel. We actually review different products, so be sure to come back every Thursday and check out our latest review. So there are 3 types of doses for people that are taking CBD: a standard, a microdose, and a macrodose. Of course, the microdose is the smallest and typically used for when people need help sleeping. It's going to be around 0.5 milligrams to around 15 milligrams. Standard doses are going to be used for people that suffer from depression, need help focusing, or even are having some chronic pains. This is going to be about from 15 milligrams to around 50 to even 100 milligrams. Now, the macro doses for people with severe illnesses such as cancer, or even if they're suffering from seizures. And that's going to be from anywhere from 50 milligrams onward. Now, of course, we offer CBD doses from a variety of ranges on our website, so be sure to check out our link in the description. We offer CBD of all types of doses from 3,000 milligrams to even 5,000 milligrams, of course 300 milligram CBD tincture drops on our website, so be sure to check that out on our website, and the link is in the description. Now, of course, if you have any other questions, feel free to ask them in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe to our channel. Ciao.